Right, I am here today with my amazing composer Christian. Look him up. What's your SoundCloud? Do you have a thing?
It's just literally if you type in Christian Smith, I will be hopefully the first that pops up on SoundCloud. Yeah.
Really, really good. That's so awesome. Just got an EP out. It's unbelievable, and we've been working for the last couple of hours, looking through the script and working out what kind of music and soundtrack and how it's all going to flow together, and it's gone unbelievably well.
Yeah,
really good. Really well. I think we're very confident. I was just hoping to talk to you a little bit about what we're doing and how it's all going to work, so that the people who are hopefully going to be watching the film later will sort of understand where it all came from.
Yeah.
So, do we have any kind of inspiration or anything, or is it?
A lot of it's just. I mean, I've always grown up watching films like that, and having read the script, very sort of Thomas Newman inspired. That seems to be the sort of best approach for it, which is perfect because that's the way I prefer to sort of compose. I don't really want to do these big soaring orchestral arrangements and stuff like that. Keeping it as minimalist.
You can put some in.
Yeah, no, but keeping it as minimalist as possible it seems to be the way that we're going to go with direction on it, and that's perfect for me because that's a more style I prefer writing in anyway.
How did you start doing all this stuff anyway?
Oh, composing.
Yeah.
Literally just as long as I can remember. As long as I've played instruments, I've always wanted to work out my own stuff. Awesome. It was never really composing. It was always just like, oh, here's a little thing I wrote on piano. Here's a little a little track I wrote, like a little guitar piece. It's only in the last, I suppose, 2 years that I've started treating it more as I am composing. This is a piece I've composed, and then obviously off the back of that, trying to get work with indie film companies and just different agencies. So yeah, it's only materialised. It's very natural though. It never intended to get like this, but now I'm here. I'm like, yeah, this is what I want to do, and this is what I am doing.
Do you have a particular style that you like classical or jazz? Because you play jazz piano as well.
Yeah, no, I think I have a thing called musical guilt. If I don't try it all or don't do little bits of everything, then I'll end up feeling guilty. But then I don't know. I think that's the best way to be. Obviously, I'm in bands. I do jazz piano. I also do this and lots of other stuff. And I'm into sort of different music that I think you have to be like that because it means that when you get a script through or something like that, you can look at it and go, okay, right, this is automatically what I would assume to be, what would sound good in this scene. I think you need to have that because I think if you take a too one-dimensional approach to something,
having the experience beforehand.
You're never going to come up with new ideas. You need to be confident in trying something different that you think will work.
And you're in a band as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Ludo Planes, very good band, look them up as well. I've made
two
2 music videos for them, so they're good.
Yeah.
And but you play bass for them, don't you?
Yeah. I just want to learn all the instruments, and it's. I mean, I think it's interesting. I've always been into film composers, and when you do a little bit of digging on them, you find out that they're all multi-instrumentalists. They can play lots of different stuff, and it's. I think you need that background. You need to understand an instrument like bass because that sort of determines if you're going to do something that's a bit more orchestral, you're going to do something where it's more of a lower end to it. You understand how that works around the rest of the track. Same if you're playing guitar, it'll give you more of a sense of rhythm, so you understand how a track can progress. All these little different things that you understand from learning different instruments end up influencing you in your overall composition.
Awesome. Okay.
Professional answer that.
Yeah. All right. Anything else we need to say? Any more questions you want to cover or anything?
Yeah. When it comes out, download the soundtrack.
Yeah, definitely do. It's going to be really good. All Christian stuff is on SoundCloud. All Ludo Planes stuff is on YouTube and everything. Look them all up. They're really good, and we'll keep updated on the musical situation.
Cool.
All right. Cheers, guys. Thanks a lot.
Cheers.
Bye.
Cheers.